Satellite imagery of the land in dispute shows the actual sites are located on the G item 1060. This land, measuring 338 hectares, was allocated to the then Northern Veterinary Experimental Station in 1965. The land is now occupied by the College of Agriculture and Animal Science, Mando, which has developed 47 hectares being used for educational purposes and staff housing, and another 34.5 hectares for agriculture. The Kaduna State government is alleging that Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria violated the terms of use of the land and illegally sold parts of it to private individuals.
A local subdivision and excision of plots were done without the consent or approval of Kaduna State government. This action constitutes an unapproved change of land use and unacceptable violation of purpose for which the G item was originally allocated. Over the years, an unfortunate pattern had developed wherein officials of some federal agencies in the state violate the terms of allocation of land issued to their organizations. These officials have unlawfully excised public land and allocate for private purposes.
The management of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria denied selling any piece of land. The Kaduna State government has commenced development projects on unutilized areas of the land. A move workers of ABU Zaria described as land encroachment. They took to the streets to protest.
We, the in-house unions of Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, viz., ASU, NASU, SANU, and NAT, call on the authority of Ahmadu Bello University to institute another legal action on the government of Kaduna State and demand for compensation on the destruction of the whole of the college, felling of trees, distortion of flora and fauna, and the entire environment.
A demolition notice has been issued to residents that violated the terms of the land allocation, but it's yet unclear if their houses will be pulled down or not.
We've not made any decision. We're going to go back and sit down with the management and see. The most important is to see that things like this had not happened again. So if there is room for maybe integrating them, we do. But if there is no any room, we must clear them, just like what happened in I-Center and Zaria Aviation. We can understand that urbanization, the master plan is designed for 50 years. As such, in 1967, when the master plan was done, it was earmarked for 50 years. So if this place is being proposed for certain activity, and over time, if development would cater for it, and it had been sandwiched with residential or other uses that are no longer, the purpose is no longer convenient or compatible, the best thing to do is you go back to that land custodian or land allotee that had given you that land to look at how to. We've done that with a lot of agencies, a lot of institutes. You now looked at where is more suitable for that purpose and we moved in. But then and now looked at what is more compatible, allow with the 21st century.
The Kaduna State government says it is willing to allocate another land to the college for livestock rearing, but in line with the reviewed Kaduna Master Plan law, it's taking over the unutilized lands in this area to foster further violations of terms of use. Nissi Gabriel, Arise News, Kaduna.